something called the Coriolis effect, which is a phenomenon that causes fluids like water and air to curve as they travel across or above Earth's surface. Here's the basic idea. Earth is constantly spinning around its axis from west to east. But because Earth is a sphere and wider in the middle, points on the equator are actually spinning faster around the axis than points near the poles. So imagine you were standing in Texas and had a magic paper airplane that could travel hundreds of miles. If you threw your airplane directly northward, you might think it would land straight north, maybe somewhere in Nebraska. But Texas is actually spinning around Earth's axis faster than Nebraska is, because it's closer to the equator. That means that the paper airplane is spinning faster as well, and when you throw it, that spinning momentum is conserved. So if you threw your paper airplane in a straight line toward the north, it would land somewhere to the right of Nebraska, maybe in Delaware. So from your point of view in Texas, the plane would have taken a curved path to the right. The opposite would happen in the southern hemisphere. An object traveling from the equator to the south would get deflected to the left. So what does this have to do with hurricane spinning? Well, at the center of every hurricane is an area of very low pressure. As a result, the high-pressure air surrounding the center, or eye, of a storm is constantly rushing toward the low-pressure void in the middle. But because of the Coriolis effect, the air rushing toward the center is deflected off course. In the northern hemisphere, the volumes of air on all sides of the eye keep getting tugged slightly to the right. The air keeps trying to make its way to the middle and keeps getting deflected, causing the entire system to spin in a counterclockwise direction.
This is the Graphical Forecast for Aviation tool, or the GFA. It can be found by going to the Aviation Weather Center homepage, www.aviationweather.gov, and selecting GFA tool from the Tools drop-down menu. Detailed information on what data is available can be found via the Info button, and then clicking on the Tutorial and Products tabs. Now let's take a look at some basic navigation of the GFA. Focusing on the main menu, at the far left there are two main options to pick from: Forecast and Observations, with each having their own set of product tabs to select from. Notice that the product tabs will be different for Forecast than for Observations. To the right of Observations is the Settings button, which allows the user to modify the interface. The time slider, located to the right of the Settings button, can be used to advance time up to 15 hours into the future for forecast products, and back through the previous 15 hours, which includes the current time, for observations. Other items of note would be the full screen option, located in the upper right corner, the lat lawn indicator, located at bottom right, and the legends at the bottom, which give a full range of possible parameters for each product tab. Further information and details can be found via the Info button near top right.